Let's look at how to use multiple sequences effectively in Premiere Pro. Create a new project, call it multi-sequence. Click OK. Now you may want to use multiple sequences to better organize and facilitate the work of creating your video. For instance, you can have an opening sequence, a closing sequence, and a main sequence in the middle. And then you can combine all those sequences together. It makes it a lot easier to work on just smaller portions of the video, and also you can share the work easier amongst yourselves as a group. So I'm just going to import some media. It doesn't really matter what we import. Just importing this one. And I'm going to right click and going to create a new sequence from this clip. And I'm just going to do that 2 more times. So I've got 3 sequences, all the same media. This is just for demonstration purposes. Now we do want to rename these. So I'll call one opening, and next one could be main, and the final one here, closing. So we've got 3 sequences, and you can work on these sequences independently. You can see them here on the timeline: opening, main, closing. And you can work with them, develop them. A separate person could develop their sequence, and then you can import their sequence into Premiere Pro. How do you combine all 3 sequences? These are all separate at the moment. Well, it's very simple. Just select opening, main, and then closing. Right click and go new sequence from clip. Now, these are actually sequences, not clips, but it works the same as for clips. So I've selected those 3, new sequence from clip, and there I go. And it's given the name opening, so how about I change that just to make it clear to combined. Combined is our sequence with all these other 3 sequences inside of them, and they're linked. So this is, if I zoom in a bit, you can see it's got a different color now. So over here in our opening sequences, your clips are just this blue color. In your combine, it's this greenish color. They indicate that we're actually working with sequences rather than clips. So that's very simply how you work with multiple sequences in Premiere Pro.